Hello and welcome back to another week of Walt's Weekly Updates. How's everybody doing this week? It's good to see you all again. We are having a gorgeous day. We had some rainy Vegas weather the last few days, some flash flooding, but it was refreshing. I actually enjoyed it, and I know if you're somewhere where it did damage, that's not enjoyable, but just the freshness of the air and everything felt so good. And now we're getting back to warm. We had a blue sunny day today and we're going to heat up a little bit. And so looking forward to it. It's getting really, really nice. This week, I have had some questions come in and the inevitable talk about recession, right? There's more and more talk about recession, what's going to happen. We don't know. It's unpredictable at this point. But what I can do is just cite some data from historical recessions. And when it comes to the home market, the only one that really impacted the home market was the 08-09 recession. And that was basically because of the mortgage meltdown crisis. So of course it impacted the housing market. Other than that, housing prices have always stayed on the increase. Back in the late 80s, I believe we had a recession with a slight, like a 1.4% drop in home value. Other than that, every recession, when you see all the other economic indicators going down, home prices are still on the rise. So, of course, we don't know what happens to the housing market now if we go into recession. But the data indicates that house prices will continue to rise. Right now, there's some amazing opportunities for buyers out there. There's still some hesitancy for some of them to actually get in and make that choice. But if you're an investor and you want to talk investing right now, because the market's a little slow, it really is housing prices are not dropping, but it's still kind of a buyer's market because there's just not a lot of buyers that are actively making that aggressive push. So you have a little bit more negotiating power. A few weeks ago, I would have said we were in a pretty balanced, even market. Now I say we're kind of into a buyer's market. So a great time to invest, a great time to jump in if you're a home buyer that's just been kind of waiting, sitting on the sidelines. And because once we take a turn, and it always does, it always changes, these opportunities, won't be there anymore. There'll be some other kind of opportunity, and maybe that won't be the right one for you. So that said, everyone have a great week. If you want to chat, you know how to get a hold of me. Contact my cell phone directly, 702-600-5874. Call me, text me, send me a note by a carrier pigeon, something. But let's have a chat because I monitor all kinds of areas in Vegas, and I think that we have some fantastic opportunities out there. So everyone, have a great week. Cheers, and I'll talk to you in a week.